Hello my friends and welcome back to Cat on a Sofa, and today I have a little bit of a different video. I have added quite a few titles to my collection in the last few days, so instead of just showcasing one or two things or a cluster of things in a theme, I thought I'd just show off what I've acquired since getting Thor on Sunday, and that's basically it. I'll go through them one by one. So, the Titans of Cult The Thing, as we all have, I've already shown this one off. It's very nice, especially for a Titans of Cult release. I mean, when you have to clarify it with for a Titans of Cult, that's never a good thing. But I personally like them. So, I was in CEX today as I sold my Nobody collector's steelbook. I sold the very slightly damaged one because I finally, after a week, managed to get them to actually list it on their website, and they gave me £23 voucher for it, or £16 cash. So I took the voucher, and yeah, like it. I did want to take the money and put it towards some of the October releases, which have completely gotten away from me. I've ordered far too many, more than I can actually afford, but that's not the purpose of the video. So I had £23 to spend, and so I knew I was going to Birmingham today, and I checked on their website, and they had this in stock. And I'm currently trying to complete my base MCU collection, and I have 3 to go. Well, 2 now, because I finally found, at a store I was going to, Captain Marvel. Not just one, it's actually a 4K one too. Not that I was bothered about that, because I already have the box set. But I have the Captain Marvel Steelbook. So now I need 2. I just need Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Incredible Hulk. So this steelbook is actually very nice. It's like a combination of matte finish. The whole of the outside is Captain Marvel and Goose. It's all glossy, all spot glossed. So is her emblem, and it's very nice. I've wanted this one for quite a while, and I don't know if I'd known it was in stock, or and that people have bought it before getting there. Because the problem is, if you see one in stock online and you just order it online, you can't choose a specific store stock. Neither can you. You can't check the quality of it either. So if I'm buying from CEX, usually I like to do it at my actual store. And that unfortunately means just waiting for people to get desperate and sell them for whatever reason. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons. But yeah, it's pretty nice. So I'll talk about. I think I want to talk about this in a future video, because the hate surrounding Captain Marvel, it's completely unjustified. And from what I was able to gather, because I completely missed it when the film was coming out, it all stems from something to do with Brie Larson's feminism belief, and I ain't got time for that. I just wanted to enjoy the film, and it's really fun. I don't know why people have a problem with it. So yeah, I got that. But of course, knowing that I was going to CEX with the intention of buying a very specific thing, I made a list. I made a list of potential other steelbooks to get, because inevitably, although not this time, they're almost always like damaged beyond wanting to actually buy them. So I saw that they had this copy of Atomic Blondie. That's just from a sticker. I'm gonna try and get that off with some rubbing alcohol. But I mean, that one and the Captain Marvel, they're both in incredibly good condition, and I think I paid 10 for that and 6 for this. And I'm very happy with them. I mean, I wish this one was 4K, because I don't own this on 4K, and I think it is very pretty, along with the rest of 87 North along with the other 87 North productions, they all do look very good in 4K. And I don't have this one on 4K, and it would have been nice for it, but I'm sure I can acquire that one I'm sure I can acquire that somewhere down the line. For now, I have this very nice. Is it a pop art steelbook? I don't think it is a Project Pop Art. It looks like it should be, but it's not. It's like I want to say it's glossy. It doesn't feel matte. So yeah, that's really nice. I mean, it's got a little tiny dent, but I mean, for £6, it's a bargain. And I don't always mind having some minor damage on steelbooks, as long as I'm aware of it before buying it, or occasionally when I've caused it myself. But if it's new, if I'm paying like £30, £35 for a steelbook and it turns up damaged, then yeah, by all means, get your money back. And I had a little bit of cash left over. And I've wanted Leon the Professional on 4K for a while, so I decided to grab that too. I don't have much to say about that, but I was lucky enough. It has a slip. It's fantastic movie, especially from Gary Oldman. He plays crazy very, very well. So next up, I have Gattaca. I ordered this about 3 weeks ago from Xavi, and every day went by and it didn't turn up. I was starting to get ready to actually contact them, but it finally did. It must have been those pesky Royal Mail strikes, because oh boy, have they been screwing us collectors. But that again is a topic for another day. I love this film. I passed on the Steelbook when it came out. I regret it. I don't know why I passed on it. I should have got it. Xavi had a sale on a few weeks back. It was £10. Wish it came with a slip, but I've kind of committed to not caring, but not living and dying on whether or not something has a slip, because wow, that's just the road I don't want to go down. So yeah, this came today. It was £10. I can't wait to see it on 4K, because I only have it on DVD. I've only ever watched it on DVD, and I do like the DVD to 4K upgrade path. It always, it's like watching a film for the first time again. At least it is to me. Right, what do we have next? You will know my thoughts on this, I'm sure. I've had several online discussions, including a rather lengthy post on Reddit, as to who is actually to blame for the quality of this steelbook, and it seems like everyone was calling me stupid. Now, I still say that Xavi are listing it as an exclusive, which means somewhere along the line, someone has to decide that they wanted to stock this thing, right? Someone has made a choice somewhere to make this version instead of the one that Best Buy has. And this, as far as I know, it's going to be the same across the whole of Europe. But what I want to know is if it's not Xavi's fault, apparently it's Disney's fault. And I want to know why. Why is the UK and Europe and wherever else in the world getting a substandard copy of what seems to be an incredibly nice version in America? I've said my piece on this, and I haven't got round to actually watching the film again yet. And that's irrelevant anyway. I mean, for what it's worth, I enjoyed it at the cinema. I want to rewatch it when when I'm not busy. Basically, I'm waiting for my Friday night movie night to watch this so that I can really enjoy it. But I think it stems down to, because when it came out at the cinema, I definitely remember hearing mixed reviews, but no overly massively negative hate. It was mostly that of disappointment more than anything, and that the film was just a little bit too comedic, and that it didn't further the plot, basically. But since then, since it came up on Disney Plus, and since since it came out on Blu-ray, people have just been ripping into it, and I don't quite know why. I don't remember it being quite that bad. Not bad enough to hate it anyway. It was, from what I remember, a fun movie. Maybe I'll change my opinion on this when I rewatch it, but at the moment I recall liking it. So yeah, we shall see about that one. I wanted this one when it came out I want to say last month. I again ran out of money. I recently had a little tiny bit of spare money, although I probably should have diverted that to the Godfather trilogy that's coming out in a few weeks. But I wanted, I like Men in Black. The first one especially is good. So yeah, it's all completely flat matte. It's not so bad. It's quite nice. It's, it's colourful, it's cool, and I wanted Men in Black on 4K. No internal artwork though. That's always a shame. But yeah, I just wanted that on 4K, and I did lament slightly not having bought it last month. And then we have... Ah, man, I've wanted this one for so long. I picked this up just on standard 4K. Well, it is probably a good many months back now. But it was, yeah. I'd given up hope on this coming to the UK. I really had. And was it Cabin in the Woods first that got announced? And I was like, wow, that looks amazing. I hope they bring the American Psycho one too. And then someone on High Def Ninja said, oh yeah, that happened almost immediately after. I can't remember which one I saw first. But it's like, wow, I really hope they get that too. And so they did. I actually think it was American Psycho that they did first. And I was like, wow, I hope we get Cabin in the Woods too, because I really love this film. I've only seen it a handful of times too. Ooh, that's peeling away. I might want to glue that. Yeah, I need to check into that. That's fine. So my phone battery's dying. And so I'm gonna have to rush through this. So yeah, it's an interesting choice on this one. I've had a quick look. The front is matte, but it's very nice matte. It's very clean, and on the back it's kind of a brush metal with the monsters coming out of the lift. Not elevator. I'm British. All spot glossy, and it's very nice. Let's take a quick look at the inside. Yeah, it's very pretty. I can't wait to watch that. I'm gonna look into using that for a Halloween theme stack at some point, because I'm doing Halloween at the minute. And then we have American Psycho. I did a short earlier actually of using the slip on several other discs on other cases. If you can find ones that even slightly match, you can put this over the top, and it looks really cool. People were doing it last year. I kind of wanted to do it. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Anyway, the actual Steelbook. It's kind of like a brush metal with very... It is glossed. It's definitely glossed. It's not like a super high spot gloss though. It's kind of subtle. But it is definitely glossed. Yeah, so it's like a combination of brush metal and light glossing. It's quite nice. The only thing that I will say about these is the age ratings that you get in the UK, and it can't be a law that they have to be printed on, because I've seen plenty of them that just have them as stickers or on a J card or a whatever. So I don't quite know. At one point I was kind of just immune to them. In the UK, everything has these there. Wow, there's 4 of these on. Wow, there's 4 age ratings though, 1 on each side. I mean, that is absolutely excessive. And it does kind of ruin the look. I mean, the American ones don't have these on. It should just be on a J card. God damn it, Lionsgate. But, yeah, I don't know what else to say. They are very nice. I don't know if they're as nice as the American ones because I don't quite know as much about them. But from what I hear, this one was completely gloss. Honestly, I think sometimes I prefer spot gloss to all gloss. Accents are nice. But yeah, it is what it is. And guys, my battery is about to run out on my phone and I can't record anymore. So at that, I think I'm going to call it. Let's just put that there for the outro. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, my dudes, please consider liking and subscribing, and I shall see you next time.